Hello everyone, how you doing today? I'm Lynette and this is Grammy Crochet. Welcome to my yarn room today. Speaking of today, it is January 23rd, 2021. This will be Charm Chatter number 151, I believe. And this is Fun in 21, day 23 with my Advent swap with Madonna Ballard. Her channel will be linked. We did Christmas, Christmas Advent swap, but 2020 was what it was, and my mail got lost and held up and limboed or whatever, and it didn't get here till after Christmas. So she opened hers at my insistence for Christmas. A lot of her stuff was for Christmas, so I wanted her to have that, and then I we decided that I would open mine as Fun in 21 to start a new year, which I am totally loving, and I'm very disappointed that it's coming to an end. But today is day 23. Let's see what we have. Want to? I do. Madonna probably has forgotten what's in here. I know by the time she got to the end of her stuff, I didn't remember what was in there either. I cannot tell. I cannot tell a lie. I cannot tell what it is, even though I have now unpackaged. So I have that bag, and then there's a plastic bag, and then so I got this plastic bag, which would be a nice, actually, project bag, because it zippers, it's plastic, like if you're going to go someplace that you might need to be careful, and you can see what's in there, so I like it, and it's got a little, even fine in pocket. So I have this. Madonna, is this lavender? I think it's lavender. Is it lavender, Madonna? I don't have a sense of smell. I take a medication that's one of the side effects, and I got nothing. But it's little purple flowers, so I bet it's lavender scented? Like a lavender scented sachet? Is that what it is? How cool. I'm going to have my husband sniff it for me, because I'm not good at that. It doesn't work. And crochet hooks. Can never have enough of those, right? Yay! For all the rubber handled. I love the rubber handled crochet hooks. That's what I do use. And let's see, the smallest, oh my goodness, is a 2.0 millimeter. Do you see that? Whoa. I think that's the smallest. Yeah, because then we got another several itty bitties. But boy, I mean, really seriously, this one might sit unused forever. And up to a 6.0. Yay! That's my favorite-ish hook, I believe. I love the 6.0. But the 5.0 is okay, and it's purple, so I like that as well. Thank you so much, Madonna. Can never have enough hooks. Eventually, maybe I'll have enough that I can leave one hook in every project. But some of those hooks, like I said, may never get used. That teeny tiny, ooh, that's hard. That's hard and hard. So I have an option of two things to talk about besides my wonderful Advent gift. Fun in 21 was very fun. More crocheting, yay. I found a bag at my mom's house, and I went to Dollar Tree. So I'm debating what to show you first. I think we'll do Mom's stuff tomorrow so that I can put the Dollar Tree stuff away. So let's get into it. I was at Dollar Tree, and if you've watched my channel for a while, thanks for coming back. If you're new, thanks for being here, and hope you come back. In pre-2021, so the 2019-20 school year, last year, right? That's the one that got cut off. We had started, my daughter's a teacher, and she works in a school district. She works with the handicapped, learning disabled children, not handicapped, but learning disabled children, and emotionally disturbed children. And she collaborated with the teacher that teaches the honor students' children. And they were going to have to do a project of some sort to give to, they're learning about giving and sharing, and this is high school kids, and being involved in uplifting your community and that kind of thing. So it's like a service. They have to spend so much time servicing others in the community. So the two teachers decided that it would be really an awesome idea to teach the kids, if they wanted, to crochet or loom knit, which that was my throw in, let's do this loom knit because that would be easier. And they could make a baby blanket and donate it to Rainbow's Babies Children's Hospital, NICU, where another teacher had her baby and was born and ended up in the NICU there. And she commented on how nice it was that, you know, people donated things for those newborn babies. So that was going to be, so we created Crochet Club, which was going very, very well, and we didn't start it until like late January, and then COVID hit and all the kids, nobody got to finish their projects. But there was so much good response that we're hoping that when school gets back together again, we can do Crochet Club again. The supplies that we had are mostly gone. The kids, you know, were taking their stuff home, but they were so engaged, and it was so wonderful. The kids from the Honor Society and the kids from, you know, the kids that struggle, they were just coming together, and it was so wonderful. So the plan is that if and when, or I should say when school is back on and people can be together again, we will try this again. I learned a lot from that experience as far as the loom knitting went over very well. It's easier to control the loom than a crochet hook. And I think that we will start with baby hats. Much smaller little project. Just sew a square, you know, crochet a square, sew up the top, you know, sew up the sides and cinch the top kind of thing if they're not going to do a loom. My daughter still, she only likes to make blankets. She's never tried anything else, and that's when she learned to crochet, was with Crochet Club. So I've decided that since I'm the crochet instructor for them, I had to like watch videos to learn how to loom, because I didn't know how to do that either. But we got through it, and anyway, that was a long story to say that the Dollar Tree, I went to a brand new Dollar Tree, didn't even know it was there, but it's newly opened in my brother's neighborhood. And so he told me it was there, so I stopped because my Dollar Trees never have yarn. But I thought, well, maybe brand new, maybe they'll have yarn. I did pick up plastic crochet hooks. They're 2 for $1, and I bought them in the sizes 5, 5.5, 6, and 6.5. I'm gonna stock up for the kids. All that to say, I bought these to stock up for the kids. I bought every one that they had in those sizes, and I think every time I go to Dollar Tree, I will pick some up. Just to get a head start, in the hopes that we can do Crochet Club again. If for some reason we can't do it through the school, I'm thinking I want to try to maybe do it through the library, because the kids were really involved and they were really enjoying it. So, but I don't see any reason why we couldn't do it through the school again. It was just an awesome experience for the short time that we got to do it. And if the kids got to finish a project, part of what they were doing would be to make this gift to give to the newborn. And they were to write a little note to them, to the baby, to encourage them in their life. So sweet. I thought those 2 women, well, 3, I guess, were so creative and heartwarming. that they would think of that. So anyway, this is Crochet Club. I bought this because it was totally, I just totally love this. It says, there's a light inside. I guess you really can't tell. But it says, today will be awesome. If you can't read that very well, I can understand if you can't. But it does light up. And so I thought that was really neat. For $1, I did buy that. Now if I could just shut it off. There's just a little switch. And it does say out of office on the back, but we won't use that side. Then I bought, I saw Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla. I always get that wrong. I am so bad at names. It's Llama Mama or Mama Llama, but I'll link her. Kayla. She is making the coolest Granny Square Yoda blanket. Making little tiny Granny Squares and putting them together to make a big, huge Yoda the size of her son's bed. It's so awesome. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. And so this is a tip that I'm going to give you from Kayla, even though she didn't know she was giving us a tip, but I thought it was the coolest thing. If you make Granny Squares, she takes these little, and let me open them just so you can see. She was taking her Granny Squares and holding them together to sew, you know, like she would sew a line of Granny Squares and then sew that line to the blanket. So she's taking these little clips like this size and clipping the two squares together down the row, clipping her to hold them together until she gets to them. I'm like, that is the greatest idea. I gotta share. So I'm sharing. And this, can you see? Let's hold them back up. So little Dollar Tree little clippies. They're called claw clips. So I bought some because I like to make Granny Squares. I know a lot of people don't like to make Granny Square stuff, but yeah, you have to sew them together eventually. I know that's part of it, but I don't really mind that either so much. So I like to do Granny Square blankets because you get the satisfaction of the Granny Square is fast to make. Oh, that one's pretty. Let's try another one. And so you feel like you get that accomplishment right away. And then I still feel that even as I crochet the rows together. I like to crochet like Kayla is doing. Crochet a patch of them and then crochet that to the main blanket. I don't do like individual square unless you're doing the continuous join. And there's tutorials online for that, and that's awesome as well. But like I get a row sewed together and I'm like, oh look, yay, I accomplished something. I get that instant gratification. I look for it wherever I can. Okay. And my Lion Brancher, my Dollar Tree did have very little yarn, but I bought some just to try it. This is Premier Just Cotton, and it is 104 yards or 96 meters, 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And I'm going to tell you, it does not feel like their home cotton. It's thinner. I've been told that it might split, that it splits a lot. I thought I would try it and tell you guys what I think. I haven't tried it yet. I just got it yesterday. So this is Just Cotton, and it is called Brick. They had this color. They had this blue that is called, believe it or not, blue. And then they had this color, which you guys, I could have swore this was gray, but they are calling it light denim. Now, to me, it pretty much looks gray. Put it up against the blue. It looks great to me, but you know, my couch looks great to me, and people tell me that it's brown or that it's some kind of dark green. And it looks great to me. And the color is called Mocha. You've seen me do videos sitting on my couch. I don't know. You tell me what color it is. To me, it's gray. So maybe I have a little bit of color blindness and everything appears gray that might be off. When I put it up against the blue in the light, I could see that it could be like a gray blue, but it still looks more blue, more gray than anything. So I thought maybe I would make a basket or dishcloths. I don't know. But I am in the next short term going to want to try these and tell you guys what I think about them. It's yarn, right? So that's what I have for you today. Tomorrow with my Fun in 21, I will show you what was in the bag at my mom's. I think some of you will be really interested in it. I mean, nothing that you're going to be like, oh, not like that, but still, I think you'll find it interesting. So come and check us out tomorrow for Fun in 21, day 24. Ooh, it's the eve of over. The eve of over. Darn. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting and talking and all of that stuff and being one of my yarn friends. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.